Welcome, guys, to the XBA. We're back in action here. We were up against the deadline for recording when they shut the servers down, and I had COVID at about the same time. I'm 80% sure that I had COVID, but I was sick at any rate. So after the holidays, we're finally here. We're back and getting this Season 5 playoff underway and trying to get it finished here soon. We're going to open up in round 2. You guys remember we had New Orleans beating the California Dragons, and then Kansas City beat LA as the 7 seed. So this should be a big time matchup here. I mean, they got a lot of star power, obviously. Ja Morant, Luka Doncic, the regulars. They've been with Kansas City for 5 years now. And then you have this quote unquote super team in New Orleans that missed the playoffs last year, but they've kind of settled things down this year. They had a very high powered offense throughout the majority of the season and found themselves in the playoffs. But they're going to open up game 1 down by 9 at halftime, or by 11 at the half. So things not looking great here. It's still a 5-point game. Juan Argueda going to lay it in. Argueda's had a breakout season. He's really held his own, sandwiched in between Klay Thompson and Kawhi and Lillard. But, you know, he's been one of their top scorers. He's been scoring a lot of points, multiple 30-point games this season. And right now we get a steal going the other way. Thomas Bryant, who's been a big part of this New Orleans team, gets the steal. It's only a 5-point game right now with 1:43 left to go. And you see the size differential here. You know, Morant's not, he's tall, you know, but he's not that big. So you compare that size differential with Argueda. But we get a great block there. Oliver Grimes got a hand on it, and he will score. He's going to take it in and score that one. 9-point differential. Argueda gets a little bit of space here to knock down a 3, but with a 6-point game, they decide not to foul right away, and Morant will hit it anyway. So we have a 94-86 point game, I think. So final will be 95-89. The Kansas City Stampede get on the board with a Game 1 victory. So things are looking up for the blue and yellow and brown team. Luka had 26 with 11 rebounds and 4 assists. So that's what he can do. He is a stat-stuffing machine. But this is our board right here, guys. You guys need a refresher what we got going on right now. We have Montreal, New York, Tampa Bay, Wisconsin, and Denver, St. Louis. We got the KC Stampede up already 1-0. So a couple good series here. Looking forward to seeing how this shakes out. A lot of lower seeds winning and advancing. So that should make for a pretty fun final stretch here. The Neon and the Coutiques. Neon pretty guard heavy, but they got this big guy in the middle, Andre Drummond, a rebound machine, going up against another rebound machine in Rudy Gobert. I think the story here, though, will be this guy, CJ Kemmerly against Justin Blackman. Haven't seen Blackman yet, but I think he's going to have himself a big series as we see him there knocking a 3-ball down. This can be prolific scoring guards for both of these teams, and definitely going to be the focal points here. Andre Drummond going to draw a rebound. He's going to put up another point. There's Tobias Harris, gets his own miss, and he'll corral it. Right now, a 42-39 game. 2-ball made there. 42-41, Blackman for the lead. Montreal Coutiques take the lead there, and a 3-ball here towards the end of the first half will be no good. So Montreal's going to carry a 1-point lead into halftime. They're shooting over 50% with 23 rebounds. Conley and Hayward are your leading scorers, or at least the best performing players so far in this one. 48-45, there's Kemmerly flying through the air. He's going to knock it down, and he's going to knock this down. 3-ball here in the fourth quarter. So Kemmerly stepping up. He's going to get the loose ball there. And it goes coast to coast. Not going to get the roll there. Romeo Langford with the foul, but Kemmerly feeling good there. Blackman with an easy 2. He's going to add to that scoring sheet there. Gobert's going to dunk it here. We got about a minute left. 4-point game. Kemmerly draws the foul. Or no, it's going to be a traveling violation. Montreal gets the ball back. Can't make it count with a miss from Langford. Nick Nurse is shaking his head, but Drummond's going to miss on the other end. So we have a 4-point game here. Blackman seems like he might have had a shot there, but he's going to take it inside and score. 96-94. Kemmerly, can he respond with the 2-ball? No good. Drummond will clean it up. Neon go up by 4. There's 18 and a half seconds left. This looks like it's going to be a three. They're going to give Hayward the three. I thought he was inside the line. I think at least his foot might have been on the line, but they are going to give him the three. So it'll be up to the veteran here, Conley. He's going to knock down the first and the second. With 10 seconds, Montreal calls timeout. Obviously needs a three-pointer here. Romeo Langford in traffic will knock that one down. 100-100. Still have about 7 seconds here. Kemmerly can win the game, but he's backing up. He's going the wrong way. And you know what that means? That means he's going to miss. Could have called a foul down there. I saw Langford hit the deck, but no call. Two-pointer to start things off. We got a 106-104 game going right now. Zach Collins going to dunk it in. Neon up by 4. Hayward inside to Luka Samanic. 4-2. We get a miss. Gordon Hayward will score. So 1 away. 35 seconds. The other Kemmerly's going to miss. Zach Collins cleans it up and scores. And then Gordon Hayward defended by Kari Lyons. Great defense inside by Kari. And they're going to send RJ Hampton to the line. He's going to miss the first. He's going to miss the second, so we might have a choke job in progress here. 1:10, 1 away. Romeo Langford. We got about 12 seconds now on the clock. Maybe you start moving somebody. There we are. Here, start moving. Langford. He's fighting inside. He gets a good look at a jumper, a mid-range jumper, and he nails it. 1:10, 1:10. We got 3 seconds. Inbound. Kemmerly with another chance to win. Not going to get that one done. Why don't you say we play another overtime period? Andre Drummond missing. Tobias Harris cleans it up. He'll score. We got it 114, 110. Drummond is going to maul Romeo Langford and gets a turnover going the other way. Inside, it'll be RJ Hampton. He can make that at least. It'll be 116, 110. Blackman for 2. We got a minute and a half right now. Minute 20. Drummond off the glass, making that one look easy. Langford near the corner. Can't knock that one down. 118, 112. Kemmerly can really put this thing away. He's going to get to the line for the and one possibility. He is looking mighty smug after that make. That's what he's known for. That's his MO. 123, 116. The Neon win game 1. Again, another maybe a bit of an upset here. Lower seed taking this one. Blackman scored 33 in the loss. CJ Kemmerly had 35. Obviously playing double overtime will do that, but good games all around for the star guards. Now we have here the St. Louis Arrows, Denver Summit. Can never count out the St. Louis Arrows. They've been the most efficient team in the league over the course of this series, making the playoffs every single season. And they had a couple first round exits, but they are looking to maybe get another upset here in round number 2 against the Denver Summit. Denver Summit, also one of the more consistent teams. I believe they've only had one season in which they made the lottery, and that's when they drafted Sale Boss and Mondre Rhymes Porter. So they really made that count. Those guys have been very good. Here's Horace Hill, the rookie. He's been coming along, progressing pretty nicely. What was that? 10 and a half. Arrows are going to be down 45-41. Bombo has 13. Simmons with 10. Right now, 47-41 game, and Rhymes Porter is going to fly through for the big dunk. Phoenix Wah, he's been looking very, very good with this opportunity here in St. Louis. He's glad to be out of Miami. I think, they haven't made the playoffs in a few years, and, it's Donovan Mitchell experience has not been working out for the Night Owls. So maybe it was a savvy move for St. Louis. Who knows? Found a way to get Andrew Pierre in there as well. We got a 3-ball from Nasir Little, so St. Louis is still in this thing. We have a 3-second violation, so St. Louis is going to get the ball back. Clock is winding. KJ Summers at the wing is going to knock it down to tie this thing up. So we have 12.7 seconds on the clock. Arrows have the momentum, but the ball belongs to Denver for now, and it's going to trickle out of bounds. Summers can't hang on to it. Going to be just under 6 seconds. So watch the inbound here. See if somebody can get open. And oh my goodness, I see Ben Simmons wide open down there, but they're going to go alley-oop instead to Rhymes Porter. And he throws it down. They still have a chance to knock down this heave shot, and no good. Wow, can't sink it. It'll be 89-87. The Summit will win game number 1 here. They're going to hold serve at home. But it was a valiant effort for the St. Louis Arrows, for sure. They wanted to win this one, trying to get that upset, but it just was not meant to be. Phoenix had 22, Bomba 18 and 14, but Buddy Mayer also had a pretty good game as well. All right, now we have the 8th seed Wisconsin Bandits against the Tampa Bay Sting. So 2 more lower seeds advancing in the 8-5 matchup. Let's get this thing going. Kennedy Alvarez, the big dunk to start things. Wisconsin added James Harden, kind of moved Jamison Kendrick and Maladon to the bench. So it's been kind of an interesting mix here for Wisconsin. They really haven't hit their ceiling, you think, with Embiid and Harden. And, as far as their wins go, after acquiring Harden, they've been pretty much the same type of team. So, but they got that first series win against BC Chicago in a 4-0 sweep. So you think maybe they might be favored to take this series, but you look at a team like Tampa Bay, and they've been super solid with their new additions, their draft picks over the last couple of years. 52-34, so the Sting are the ones who are dominating here. 62% from the field in that first half. You wonder if that is sustainable. It's 58-40. Ball's poked loose by Lonzo. Lonzo Ball's going to knock that one in. 61-42, though, right now, Tampa Bay. And there he is again with another huge dunk. It's Kennedy Alvarez. Big lead opening up. 3-ball for Goga Bitadze, the center. Rozier's going to hit a 3. We got 6 minutes left, so Wisconsin's not done yet, but it is an 18-point game, so it's going to be very, very difficult for them to finish this comeback off. And Eitan Laterman, who's been a godsend for this team's early second-round pick from a year ago. 103-86 will be the final. Tampa Bay wins over Wisconsin. Big first win here at home for Tampa Bay. If you're going off a seed, it would not be an upset, but according to the odds makers, they like Wisconsin more than Tampa Bay, and for Tampa Bay to get this one at home will get them off on the right foot. So that's where we stand after the game ones. We're going to simulate all the way through game 5 no matter what. So a moment of truth here. And Montreal has really taken control of that series in sim. Kansas City's up 3-1. Not good. Had to simulate a couple more. Just had to be safe in case I overshot my sim there. It's hard to time it, if you don't time it perfectly, that's what happens. So we get a 1-point win for Denver, game number 2. So they take a 2-0 lead. St. Louis picks up game 3 with 25 from Phoenix Wah. 93-83 win there. And then game 4 is going to go to St. Louis, 91-87. Wah and Randall had 20. So big for St. Louis to even that up. Home teams are undefeated there. 93-82. Stampede win, 35 from Doncic, 33 from Morant. That's about what you would expect. Got a 1-point win for New Orleans there, 90-89. Argata, Lillard, and Kawhi all with 19 in the win. And then game 4 goes to Kansas City. So it's been a very tight series, obviously, but Kansas City's gotten just a couple more breaks according to the CPU. All right, game 2 here, we had 80-76 for the Wisconsin Bandits. They are taking care of business here, 108-98. So we got a 10-point win for Wisconsin. Not too much out of Kyrie in game number 3, but game 4 goes to the Sting, 89-84. The big fourth quarter, 34 points for Tampa. Kennedy Alvarez had 22 points in that one. Game 2. So yeah, a big double overtime game for New York. Game 2 goes to Montreal, 101-73. Game 3 goes to Montreal, 108-86. So the CPU is liking them some Montreal Coutiques right now. Game 4 was an overtime win by 2. 105-103 Montreal. Kari Lyons had 30 points, but it didn't matter in the end. So according to CPU, Montreal is kicking some butt here, but not in the game that we saw. The game that we saw, you had New York, but those are the breaks. So New York is going to have to win 3 straight, and New Orleans is going to have to win 3 straight. I think it can be done. I would not count either of these teams out. I think they can get this thing done. These teams are pretty successful when it's the CPU versus CPU. So maybe that'll work to their advantage the rest of the way. So simming is done. We're going to play the rest of this round 2 out. DeAndre Jones for 3 in the corner. Near the corner, 26-26. We get a 2 balls good there. New Orleans going to take a lead into halftime, 51-48. Right now, high scoring first half. Dillard with 24 points. He does not have 24 assists. It's the good old 2K20 glitch right there at the halftime. Still a 2-point game, though. You get a 3-ball that's Anunoby. So Kansas City takes the lead back, 97-96. Still have the basketball here. Luka. Contested. Grimes going to tip it up, but Larry Nance will corral it, so he couldn't pick it up over Larry Nance. Got about just under 3 minutes here. Kawhi with a turnaround. Lead goes back to New Orleans. 198. Time running out. John Morant will score under a minute. Dillard for three. Or Lillard, not Damian Dillard. It's Damian Lillard. See, the custom recruits got me screwed up here. 33 seconds. Argata, open three. He's going to miss. Hartenstein will pick it up. We got 25 seconds, so Kansas City can end this thing right here. We're going to skip ahead here. 13 seconds. The miss, no good. So it's going to Thomas Bryant. Neptune's firing the timeout there. 4 seconds. Trying to be the hero. It's going to be Klay Thompson, the easy shot, and he can't make it. So we're going to overtime. All square here at 100. 104. We're under a minute. Lillard with the layup, and that's good. Stampede will call timeout. So the trading blows here in overtime, but New Orleans has the lead. Anunoby might be going for three. No, it's going to be Oliver Grimes, and that ball is just going to roll out. Grimes goes to the line here. He hits the first, and he'll make the second. Gets the green on the second one. Just under 40 seconds now. 106. Thomas Bryant wide open. They like this play. They like Bryant shooting those wide open jumpers. 13 seconds left. 2 balls, no good. Thomas Bryant gets the rebound, and it looks like New Orleans might survive this one. Argata will hit both, and it's 110-106. That's your final. New Orleans is going to stave off elimination at least for another day. So the series will go back to Kansas City. Lillard had 38 points. Oliver Grimes with 32. That's one thing, too. I've noticed Oliver Grimes has been scoring a lot down the stretch here for Kansas City. So right now we're going to Montreal. You know, there's CJ Kimberly sitting on the bench just lounging around. I don't think he's too concerned. I think he feels like this team has it in them to at least get this thing to Game 7. So it seems pretty confident to me that New York will extend this series. But James Blackman's got something to say about that. He's hot right now. Finds Gary Harris for the lay-in. Montreal expanding the lead here. Blackman throws it down over Conley, and he's getting pumped up. Here's RJ Hampton inside. He'll score. Keep this thing within 4 points. Blackman inside. Dunks over Andre Drummond. He challenges Andre Drummond. Kari Lyons going to hit the deck after a really bad looking shot there. 44-38. The Coutiques are up by 6. Blackman's having himself a ball game here. Up by 8. 2 ball no good. Going the other way. Cantor will corral it, and it's going to be Conley inside of CJ Kimberly, and Kimberly's going to score. So you know CJ Kimberly is going to play the majority of this, or I shouldn't say majority. He's going to play almost the entire game here, I feel like, in an elimination scenario. 10-point game here. Kimberly, how are those legs doing? Must be doing pretty good. Not feeling any fatigue. Hitting the 3 ball there. Blackman's going to respond, though. And Blackman again from downtown. Montreal extending the lead here. We got a 2 ball from Kimberly, trying to keep his guys in this thing. 6-point game. Off-kilter shot, but PJ Washington knocks down a 3 ball. Good defense against Blackman. 9-point game with 3:45 or so left to go. Oh, he's going to get the roll there. It's going to be a long 2. Blackman inside gets fouled, and he will convert. So Conley will foul James Blackman. Here is Kari Lyons. He gets the lay-in to go. 82-77. And that'll be PJ Washington. Foul going to go against Drummond. So time is ticking away here for New York. They're going to need this. Kari Lyons going to force one and hit the deck again. But they're going to have to foul here. Will they finally get a foul? No. Going to go for the turnover. PJ Washington will throw it down. 88-81, and a steal for Blackman off of the inbound. Are they going to catch up to him? No, they're just going to give up. So 88-81, your final. Montreal will take the series. So a nice break there from the computer. 3 wins in a row. But they've earned a CPU versus CPU win. 37 for James Blackman. 34 for CJ Kimberly in this game. All right, we have the Arrows and Summit. Phoenix Wa getting ready to go in this one. We are going back to Denver. So Mondre Rhymes Porter versus Randall. That's the matchup that they want to key in on. This thing's tied up 2-2. Denver off to a nice start here, 10-4. We get a turnover. Sal Boss trying to find some room here. He's going to kick it out to Bridges. It'll be a long 2, and Michael Bridges is going to knock it down. There's Phoenix Watt with a big-time dunk. Randall blocked. Kind of an awkward flip by Mo Bamba. A 3-ball for who else? It's Sal Boss. Guy is a stud. 20-19. Things looking up for the Arrows, and they're going to take the lead here. 28-26 right now. Boss going to back up. Virtually unguarded. Buddy Mayer, get a hand in his face, please. Nothing doing. Long 2. Mo Bamba going to go to the line here. He's going to miss that second one. Terrence Bell with the rebound. Ben Simmons going to dunk that one down. 39-36. Levanowskis going to knock it down right before the half. So, guys, we are tied 39 all here. Jurgis tie things up right before the half. Looking at some numbers there. Out rebounding Denver is St. Louis. So pretty good day on the boards for their 3 big guys, Bamba, Pierre, and Randall. This one's going to go for Denver, though, 70-66. There is Phoenix Waugh getting some elevation. Mondre Rimes-Porter going to go for the lay-in. 4-point game. Get a shot there from Waugh. They're going to give him a 3. 72-71. Mondre Rimes-Porter. Big-time dunk. That's what he likes to do. We get a steal. Rimes-Porter finds it. He's going to get this ball to Simmons, and we're going to have some more acrobatics here. Simmons dunking it, and then the ball gets popped loose. Waugh can't handle it. And with about 2 minutes left, Rimes-Porter will score, make this thing 84-77 right now. Phoenix Waugh's going to knock this down. So the Arrows are still alive. It's going to be a free throw shooting contest here for Denver. Simmons knocks one down, misses the second. Nasir Little will corral it. Buddy Mayer is going to go for 2. Ball's flipped from behind by Ben Simmons. Good block there. Good athletic play. He can do that when he tries. 87-83. Denver Summit win game number, that was 5. Game 5 goes to Denver. They're going to take a 3-2 lead. Rimes-Porter had 30 in this one. Waugh was the leading scorer, but he had 4 turnovers. So that wasn't it. This wasn't it. And look at the 3-pointers. Denver was 1 for 12 from 3-point range. Pretty wild for Denver. That the fact that they won the game while hitting 1 3. Obviously, they like to take the ball in the paint and do a lot of damage that way, but still pretty surprising. All right, now we have a 2-2 series here. Wisconsin and Tampa Bay. Right now we are tied. Boucher versus Shakir Nader. He's going to find James Harden. And Wisconsin takes the lead. Still tied right now, though. And Nas Dunstan gets to the line. Foul is going to go against Embiid. He's got 4 fouls already, so he's going to have to take a seat for quite some time here. I'd be surprised, but then again, I wouldn't be knowing how 2K manages fouls if he would play most of the third quarter. I would have to keep him on the bench. And he shouldn't have even been in the game at this point anyway. But I didn't program the game, so I can't make those things happen. All right, the Stinger up 40-39. Make it 62-57 with that dunk. We get a miss there. Still up by 5. And an alley-oop to Aton later from Kyrie Irving. That was pretty smooth right there. Gallinari lays it in. So Wisconsin down by 11. They're going to miss this one. Nas Dunstan finds Alvarez. Alvarez scanning the floor, trying to find somebody. Tampa Bay could really deliver a blow here if they can hit this. Kyrie's going to take it anyway. Contested, but Nas Dunstan is going to corral it, hit the deck, and he'll get that one anyway. So 81-71. Got about a minute 40 left. Nas Dunstan. Is he going Kennedy? Where's he going? Finds Shakir Nader. Tampa Bay with a minute and a half. A 2-ball, I think, is just about going to do it there. 88-77. Tampa Bay wins game 5, and they take the series lead. So they can eliminate Wisconsin at Wisconsin. So the series is going to shift to Milwaukee with a chance to close things out and get to the Eastern Conference Finals for Tampa Bay. Kuzma leading scorer 20 in this one. Harden was 0 of 8 from 3-point range. It's a pretty gaudy day for him in a bad way. All right, game number 6 here. We have New Orleans, Kansas City. get this one going. New Orleans trying to stave off elimination. And look at this great block there by Hartenstein. Oliver Grimes finds John Morant. Ball stripped loose. Bryant's going to kick this one to Leonard. We got going inside to Leonard's, or to Lillard. So 2-0 lead for the Neptunes. Oliver Grimes tying things up. Make this thing, we'll be 4-4 right now. Luka Doncic gets the lead for the Stampede. 46-42 as we skip ahead. Nice floater there. Up by 6. Bryant for 3. The center, they are counting on him to knock down some of these shots. John Morant for 2. 50-48 right now. Kawhi, no, look at that, Duncan Robinson. Right underneath the basket. 50-50 right now. Urgeta is going for 3. He's going to nail it. New Orleans is going to take the lead into halftime unless something crazy happens, but I think he can with Luka's badges. No. Luka not going to make that one. So it's 53-50. We'll see if the Neptunes can get this to game number 7. That'd be a miracle if they could. If they can win the series, I think that would qualify as a miracle. Winning 3 straight like that. High pressure situations. Late third. Lillard is going to make it and hit the deck, and he's going to get a dunk there with a foul against Hartenstein. So up by double digits. Now it's back to an 8-point lead. We got about 4:20 left. Luka scores. Easy look there. 101-94. High scoring game again. Anunoby with a steal. So Kansas City is not out of this thing. Still with a chance to clinch the series here, but it's Thomas Bryant. Deep 2. No, it's going to be a 3-pointer for the Stampede. 108-98. 3 ball good there for Kansas City. Still 6-point game. Juan Urgeta is going to lay it in, so under a minute here. We got about 30 seconds left and a turnover. And this should do it, my friends. Lillard going to dunk it. And that is ball game. New Orleans forcing the game 7. So Kansas City in a bit of hot water here. It'd be kind of bad if they flub this up. You don't want to choke this series away, but not when you had a 3-1 lead. But things are looking up for the Neptunes. It looks like they might have the momentum in this one. So a good game for all 3 of those stars for New Orleans. All right, Summit Arrows again here. Denver up 3-2 in this one. They're up by 1 early. And Ben Simmons firing it in there. And then we get that's Nasir Little for 2. 11-10. There's Cell Boss. There he is. He's been a huge factor in this one. Big time alley-oop to Mondre Rhymes Porter. 19-13. Josh Hart in the corner is going to nail that one. 22-18. Cell Boss again. Nice spin moves. Kind of weird way to get to the basket, but hey, they're all points, so you take it where you can get it. All right, so we are now 43-34. That'll be no good. Denver will have the lead. So the Arrows are in trouble, but it's still doable. There's Phoenix Wah for 2, 56-49. We're going to have a turnover. Ben Simmons, can he go the distance? Yes, he can. 58-49. Still 9-point game, 3 ball. A lot of bodies flying around there, but it doesn't phase Sal Boss. Here's Julius Randle for 2. But it's still a double-digit lead, and we have another turnover for Denver. Kicks it out. Lonnie Walker for 3. Make it 70-51. Phoenix Wah trying everything in the toolkit here. 72-54. 6.5 minutes left. And Terrence Bell throws it into Rhymes Porter. The foul is going to go against Julius Randle. So now they are opening things up. And a big time alley-oop for Terrence Bell. 79-54 right now. But wow. 85-56. You know what's bad? We're playing Rui Hashimura. They're playing the backups. 3 balls. Good. 4, like I said, the backups. That's how you know it's that bad. 95-70. Denver will beat St. Louis Arrows and knock them out. So the Arrows are done. The 8 seed is donezo. Denver moving on to the Western Conference semifinals for what feels like the 3rd time in the series. And it's got to be the 2nd time for sure. But, you know, Denver's been close. This could be the year they finally get this thing done. Sting and Bandits went to game number 6 in the Cheese Center. Wisconsin with a miss. Be 2-0 early. Tampa Bay with another chance here to make a statement. Big time dunk, Nas Dunstan. See if they can eliminate the Bandits here, but I don't think the Bandits want to go away in this one. I mean, it feels like this is like a now or never type of deal with James Harden. He's testing free agency. Embiid might be gone, testing free agency. So, you know, at least Tampa Bay, most of the guys are going to be back next year. But, you know, this is do or die for Wisconsin, and it looks so far so good. 55-47 right now. Bandits in the lead by 8. Nas Dunstan having a good game. 8 points and 5 boards. Kyrie Irving going to lay this one in. Tampa Bay still within striking distance, but right now it's an 8-point game. Embiid's forcing Kyrie inside, and Embiid will score. There's James Harden going to score over Kennedy Alvarez, so they're up by 12. Alvarez takes a long shot there. No dice. 12-point lead. Alvarez 1 of 7 from 3-point range, so he's not having a very good game. Under 3.5 to go. Embiid against Kyrie again. Gets double teamed and scores anyway. 94-80. Make it 95-82. Embiid again, this time to Boucher. So finds his other big guy, and he will score. Wisconsin takes game number 6. They're going to force the game 7. So Bandits are still alive. Sting are upset. They felt like this was their big opportunity here. Pressure is going to be on Tampa Bay at home, I feel like. Well, you know, pressure is going to be on Wisconsin, too. Speaking the obvious here. As I said, this is do or die for them. This is probably the last time they're going to have Harden and Embiid together. So, better win the championship this year, or else it's probably not going to happen the next 2 seasons of our XBA series. Kansas City opening things up. It's 2-0. Again, there's Thomas Bryant for 2 with that jump shot, 22-21. Myron Bones, another guy that's got a pretty good jumper, is the power forward rookie. I'm trying to remember. Young guy. He's a young guy, but he's got a nice shot. DeAndre Jones is going to score there. Got about 4.5 minutes here in the second. Nance trying to fit one over Tayshaun, but not going to happen. Bruce Brown slowing things down here. Got 4.5 minutes officially now. Brown finds Luka, and Doncic will score. Make this one 37-34 right now. There is James Jackson. Gonna knock that one out. 37-37. Leaving Morant all alone. That's Patrick Beverley. He's supposed to be a good defensive player, but didn't really see it there. Bryant's gonna force one up right before the half, and it's 46-42. Stampede are up by 4. Lillard only 4 points. Morant's playing a little bit better here. Ike Anigbogu dunks it. Kansas City 7-point lead. Nice flip play there to Morant. 70-61. Klay Thompson, they need that one. They're going to get it. Got about a minute and a half left in the third. There's that jumper from Myron Bones. Going to have to skip ahead here. 101-95. So the offense is coming alive here. Hartenstein gets to the line and trying to make this thing an 8-point lead with 2.5 minutes. So Kansas City has maintained control here in Game 7 after having the lead at halftime. And throughout the third quarter, Argata trying to slip by, find some room, can't do it. Morant gets the rebound. Oliver Grimes looks like he's going to have an open look. No good. Anunoby cleans it up, and now it's a 10-point game. Here, we got a 3-ball. Argata will miss. Thomas Bryant cleans it up. New Orleans still alive, still fighting. They can get this thing done. Almost got a turnover there, and they will get the turnover on the shot clock violation. Argata creating space. He's going to beat John Morant. 105-99. Inside, it's Hartenstein dunking over his man. Still 5-point game. Kansas City back with the ball, though. And they will extend this back to a 7-point game, 109-102, with 44.8 seconds. So time of the essence here. Obviously, Kawhi for 2 converts. They decide not to foul. I would probably foul here, and they're just going to play this thing out. Probably bad coaching move, as now they get the ball back with 10 seconds, but they're still down 2 possessions, and they need a 3 or something. They need something. Shoot the ball. Not going to work. Kansas City will win the series. Pretty terrible clock management there at the end. I think we might have to blame Alvin Gentry, but you might blame the players. I feel like you could veto that. and be like, hey, Alvin, no, we're not. We're fouling. I don't care. 109-104 high-scoring fourth quarter, but the Stampede get it done after losing the last two games. Game that could have gone either way, but they're going to hold on and survive. That's really all that was about. 7-game series against a good team like New Orleans, that's what you got to do. All right, we have a winner-go-home situation here. Wisconsin taking the lead against Tampa early. It's 36-34. All right, Kyrie Irving going to tie this one up, 36-36. About 10 seconds left. Nice step to the basket for James Harden. Takes the lead. 3-ball, no good. Nader gets the tip in. Looks like it's going to go to the booth review, but they're definitely going to give that one to him. I'm pretty dang sure he converted that. And yes, it's going to be overturned. So the 2 will count, and we'll go into halftime tied here in Game 7. Harden with 14, Nader with 12, so some pretty good performances here. Giffey lays it in. Wisconsin up by 1. Kennedy Alvarez for 2. Lead 54-53. Alvarez having a good game as well. Here's Lederman inside, fighting. He's going to get to the line. Foul's going to go against TJ Giffey. 3-point lead for Tampa. Lonzo converts an easy 2. So we're into the fourth quarter. Kind of an awkward play there by Lonzo. Let's see if he gets another chance. Nader will miss. Boucher rebound. Here's Alonzo taking it up. Trying to see if he can figure this one out, but he finds Kendrick, and Kendrick takes it in. 68-67. Alvarez, 4-3. Tampa Bay back on top. And he got 4:40 left. Embiid. Seems like that's the shot he wants, and he'll take it against Goga Bitadze. We got a steal. Giffey again. Very well-rounded player. He's got the athleticism. He creates turnovers. Good jumper. He can score. All about TJ Giffey there. Nice alley-oop for Tampa. Lonzo gets the lead back. 83-80. We're under a minute now. Shakir Nader 4-2. Will lay it in. 83-82. 40 seconds. Where's the defense? Need some defense. Nas Dunstan let Embiid get position on him. Here's Shakir Nader against Boucher. This could be your ball game. Got to score that one, and they will. 85-84 with 24 seconds. Are they going to foul? Seems like the smart choice here. Not enough time between the play clock and the shot clock. So they're going to send TJ Giffey to the line. 85-84, make it 86. Giffey trying to go up by 3. And he will. So 3-point lead. Tampa's going to need, I mean, you could go for the 2 here, obviously. 22 seconds. Yep, we got 14 now. Nader, they wanted the 2, and Shakir Nader cannot convert inside. He will misfire, and a conversion here should do it. Theo Maledon knocks down the first and the second. So 5-point game now with 8 seconds and no timeouts. So this looks to me like Wisconsin will be advancing. Tampa is going to go down. Kuzma, nothing there. Time is out. Wisconsin wins 89-84. Bandits and Coutiques will be your Eastern Conference Finals matchup. Wisconsin taking the series. So the 8th seed in name only, you could argue. No upset here, but acquiring Embiid may have gotten them into the playoffs, and now they have fit. They're now one of the 2 best teams left in the Eastern Conference. So Shakir Nader 21-13, Harden had 23, Embiid 18 and 11. This is where we stand, guys. So you remember that first round? Pretty exciting first round. He had a few game 7s thrown in there. 2 game 7s in this round. Montreal, New York, really the series that did not go deep, with a 4-game winning streak for Montreal to close against the Neon. So let me know who you guys like right now. You got Denver, Kansas City. 2 teams that have been very, very close to greatness in this series, and they have not compiled the right mix of players or the right breaks, haven't gone their way. And they got Montreal, another team that's been very, very close over the years. They're going to have a chance to get to the XBA Finals against a trade acquisition kind of team where they really have elevated themselves by acquiring James Harden. And we'll see who gets it done. We will see who gets it done. We got plenty of star power. James Blackman, Ben Simmons, you got Luka, Morant, and Harden, Embiid. So plenty of star power left in the XBA playoffs. All right, guys, we'll see you for the conference finals in the next one. Peace.